All right, hello everyone. My name is Kyle Vaught. Today I would like to start off with a question. In the martial arts, what do you call a white belt that never quit? A black belt. Today, I would like to share with you my journey on black belt, or going to black belt, and why earning my black belt is important to me. My journey in the martial arts started when I was 10 years old. Growing up, I had been obsessed with the Power Rangers and thought I was destined to be one. I thought I had mastered all the skills, but knew I could learn more by taking some classes. I'd asked my parents if I could sign up to take some karate classes, and they agreed it would be a great thing to do or a great sport to be a part of. My sister also wanted to join and start at the same time. We started in Minnesota, but the school that we went to was not very well run and was very small. After a few short months, my parents decided to pull us from the program, and that was the last of the martial arts, or so we had thought. About a year later, we had moved to Wisconsin. In our town was another martial arts studio. This time, my sister was the one that was all excited to get started in the martial arts. After some convincing, I decided to give it another try. After my first class, my views of the martial arts had changed. This school was so much more fun than the last, and it had taught me so much more in a short amount of time. This was my new home, as I did not want to leave. I became a regular student, attending 4 to 5 times per week. I formed friendships with other students that had also attended my middle school, and to this day, I have many of those friendships still, even though we're in different areas of the United States. Fast forward a couple years and now comes high school. This is the summit of peer pressure from things like drugs, alcohol, or violence between other kids. Without the martial arts, I have no idea where my life would be today. The martial arts also taught me to overcome peer pressure and to do what is right. It also taught me how to respect others and treat them kindly. Most people think of the martial arts to learn self-defense, and while this is true, there are so many other things that you can learn that you can use in your everyday life. This would include things like having respect for others, having courage, creating friendships, and then instilling positive behaviors and attitudes. Once I became a brown belt, which is 2 belts away from black belt, I began to start teaching. At first, I would help other instructors, and then it progressed into taking small groups of students and teaching them the curriculum. This is where my passion to help others stemmed from. I began to teach every day of the week, and some weeks I was there more than the owners of the school. Teaching the martial arts is very rewarding. I had become a person that people looked to for guidance, and had helped on their very own journey to black belt. Through the martial arts, I also met my girlfriend, Christy. She had transferred from another school location to ours, and at the time we were both blue belts. The school she came from taught very similar curriculum, so I decided to befriend her and teach her the ropes. As time progressed, we had become very good friends. We were always hanging out outside of the karate school when classes were done. We'd have many multi-hour conversations on the phone before bed. And as our friendship had grown, to a point I had decided to ask her on a date. That was back in 2007, and we're now coming up on 10 years together and could not be happier. When I started the speech, you likely expected to hear something very different from what you just heard. You may have thought I would have talked to how to learn karate or martial arts, the different type of weapons we would have used, and how to defend yourself in the event of an attack. Today I've shared with you why me joining the martial arts has changed my life for the better. I've created many friendships that have stood the test of time and have been able to steer away from peer pressure and wrongdoing. I've been able to help coach and develop other students on their very own journey to black belt and have seen them succeed outside of martial arts. And lastly, I found my significant other, Christy, who is also a black belt. My journey to black belt has been a very rewarding one, and my journey has allowed me to utilize the tools and lessons I learn every day. This is why earning my black belt is very important to me. Thank you for your time.